going? This is my 5th time trying to do this intro. This is awesome, right? Alright, we got the Sharp Estoc. You know what, let's start with the build. That's how you do the intro. We are doing a Sharp Estoc build, which I find the most funnest I have ever used. It's, of course, 125 meta level. We have, of course, Vigor 40, Attunement 14, Endurance 40. Why am I even saying? You can see them right there. Okay. Now, we got Sharp Estoc, we got Deep Cestus, just in case they come a bit too close. You can, like, poke them a few times with Perseverance, or you can just chip them down with, because most of the time, people have shields, mainly the shield, because it's the best one, and you can just keep punching them, chip them down, get them out of your face. Of course, feeling those chime, wrong hand. To use regen, you can also be a complete ass and back away from the fight, and do this. Wow, you know, let's turn this on. You know, let's turn this on. Everyone likes my awkward announcing. Okay, so let's do this. So you can easily just step away from, like, most of the time someone might play passive. Just do this and do this. Even if they hit you with, like, maybe Farron Dart or something like that, Flower Surge or whatever, it's not going to do that much damage because Cestus has that Perseverance and it's extremely good. So we are at like 68.7 weight ratio, and we can easily go to Red Tearstone, be right on 70, and watch, boop, doesn't affect me whatsoever. We also have the Scimitar, we also have the Murky, because the Murky is just good for anything, to be honest. Easily to use to stun lock people if they try to use quick step against you. I usually have. Hell, I would literally use probably the setup. Just aim at the floor, or you can just punch them in the face. Do this. There's a lot of things you can do with counting quick step. Let's see, what else can I say? Yeah, of course, lightning arrow users, you can use this. Of course, stay on them just in case they use projectile or something like that, because then it's fair game. If you're not facing a, I guess, dark turtle, or you're just facing someone who weapon you want to trade with, just switch to this, honestly. Because Sharp Cestus is going to do way more, and ignore that kick out of nowhere, but you just punch him in the face. Get him out of your face. Cestus does a lot, so quite a lot. But I find this probably the funnest setup I have used with Estoc. If you have any others, do let me know. But you can use combos like this with the Dragon Head. I usually use this against like smaller weapons, or just to keep the punishment up. You can't row catch players with this. It's quite nice. Usually, even against like parry spammers, they hate this thing. Absolutely despise this thing. Shocking enough, the people I've been facing do not know how to counter this thing, and it's actually pretty easy to counter. When I do this, run from the start flame, like the starting flame on my right side, always run through that. You gotta time it perfectly. Kind of run as like this. Like say, let's see. Let's get the prism stone here. That is me, that little tiny dot. I'm using fire, the right hand side or right here. The fire activates, run around, poke. Or whatever you have. It's pretty easy. If you want to be a safer bet, well, it's quite simple. Use a damn crossbow. It's crazy. They use the fire, you shoot them. Or, like another Perseverance, you can just fucking... Don't do that. Don't do that. The chime has fucked me over. Do make sure you watch for your chime. It will fuck you over, I promise. You can just do this and run through and poke them. You won't take literally any damage. So, that's basically the Estoc build. And yeah, of course the Dragon Head, do keep in mind that that can count those things that I just listed can counter it, and Corvin Great Scythe has quite good range because of the disjointed hitbox. I believe the Saint Binet and the full Bond plow, yeah, that thing can plow you all day long if you're not careful while using this. So that's about it. I hope you enjoy the video. Share, like, and everything is appreciated, mainly at this time. Enjoy. Alright, this map. So we got a Spear user. We're not going to waste time with, Tears of the Nile, all of that stuff. So we are also not going to give them time much to use anything else. So I'm going to use up. They're not using poise casting. Up. He's panicking. He just lost like half of his health. Estoc is extremely easy with backstabs, mainly if you're holding the shield up and then going behind them. Nope. Oh, Leo counter, man. I am fine with that. Boop. Fine with that. Boop. GG's. And that's a good thing you can finish off people with, is just run up in that. Because 1, you have counter damage, 2, you got perseverance. Okay, at this map, do make sure you always, and I mean always, turn this way. Because you might get shot by a crossbow. It probably would happen. Oh, big. There we go. I mean, we can trade, buddy. Look at that Leo trade, guys. Look at that. Look at that beautifulness. Look at the parry spam. He's panicking so hard. My god. Like, I can completely trade. 1, I have the health advantage and armor advantage. So yeah, I am definitely gonna win that trade. Alright, well that took like about 3 minutes to actually find a match, so GG on that. So we're going to completely just shoot this guy in the face, see what he's using. Okay, this guy is using Frame Blade. So, that's cool. I'm just gonna take my precious time. I think that's what the Estoc is best for. He's going to throw another bomb, and I'm going to shoot a crab spear. Misspaced. Boop, 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 boop. GG's. Alright, I'm probably going to kick myself later, but we are going to punt it. The original OG dueling syndrome. So, we got this guy. Reason I'm going to do this is because I was running into nothing but the same people over and over again, so you can tell how annoying that is. Oh, going up the stairs, kind of, okay. We got a pyro. Okay. Oh, remember what I said about this? Oh, you boy, buddy. Pew. Okay, with taking those hits. Up. Black Serpent, not the best pyromancies in the world. Curved Sword, which is Follow Saber. Not the best curved sword considering, Estoc is a thing. To be completely honest, it's quite bad. Definitely has a Sage of Dream +2. Trading with little weapons is quite easy with the Dragon of. The Follow Saber is good in the right hands, of course, with any weapon, to be honest. That's how it just works, because good players, man. Alright, we got a sword and board. So, let's see if he's dark or completely normal. If he's completely normal, I can hard count him easily. Thought that was a dragon head. Let's bait. Oh. Oh. Let's get out of that. Goes for a parry. Let's go shield up. Yep, he is lightning infused. Good to know. Goes for the parry, but misses. GG's though. Alright, we got our boy Kadima up in action. Okay. Guess he wasn't ready. Sorry. Okay, let's go. Up. Up. There it goes for a parry. Looks sketchy. Yep. Up, he goes to his dark. That is completely dark, so we're just going to stick with the crossbow. That was out of range. Got the good throw catch. Of course, that hits. Now, definitely do not give Kadima room to breathe, because he will use projectile fill on you, and it's going to be all your fault. So, up. Couldn't punish it. Missed the shot. Whoop! Do treat the lightning arrow as a curve, like a crossbow. GG Kadima, as always. How bad I am with intros, man. Yeah, this is probably my like 5th time trying to do the outro. GG's to everyone in the video. If you saw what's up, do share, like, sub, and everything. And I am heading off. GG's. Laters.